everyone, my name is Julie Bach. I'm laughing because this is the 50th time I have recorded this. YouTube is way harder than it looks. So anyway, this is my very first video, and today I'm going to show you how to make a really quick and easy birthday card. It's so nice to have a lot of birthday cards on hand because we all need to send them out. So this card today is made with just 3 colors of ink: the black, the brown on the cone, and then an accent color. You probably already have black at home anyway, and by changing out that one accent color, you can make it, turn it from a guy's birthday card into a birthday card for your granddaughter or your friend or your sister. It's so quick and easy to make and so fun with this little ice cream cone, and I'll show you how to cut that out with the ice cream cone builder punch. I try to make it as easy as possible for you to reproduce these projects and all the ones I'll have to come. So on my blog, I will have all the measurements, the list of supplies, and everything you need. Let's get started. All right, so here's the card. You can see it is really a simple card. We're just using a white card base, a black square, and a white square, and then this fun ice cream cone. So I'm actually using 2 different stamp sets today: the sweet ice cream, which coordinates with this punch to punch out the ice cream cone. You could also cut them with scissors though, you don't need the punch. And then this Biggest Wish stamp set for the sentiment. Although the sweet ice cream also has some just really great sentiments in there. You can just tweak it however you want. Okay, so for the sample I'm going to use, I'm going to use a pink instead of this green, because I'm going to make this one for a little girl. And we're only using 3 inks: a black, which you probably already have, any kind of brown you have for the ice cream cone, and then this is the accent color that you'll change out for whatever person you're making this for. You can even do it in their favorite color. All right, so we're going to start with the sentiment. So we're just going to take our white square, which I have pre-cut, and boy, I had ink on my hand, so I already have to flip this over. So I'm using the birthday from the Biggest Wish set, and I'm going to ink up my polished pink on here. This stamp is a little shallow, so I don't want to press too hard. Okay, so I'm going to center this up. I love this scratch paper because I can center this up here, and then I know if I'm getting this centered using the grid lines. So I'm going to center this up in the center, but then I'm going to move it down like 1/4 inch, and I'm going to press, not too deeply. Oh, see, now I messed that up. All right, we're going to do that again. Normally I would flip this over, but I already got some ink on that side, so all right, uno más. All right, here we go one more time. So in the middle, but down like 1/4 inch. There, that's kind of cool. I actually kind of like it how it's a little spotted, a little rough. Okay, so I'm going to take this off. These you just peel off and you put them back in your stamp set. And I am going to get the happy sentiment out of that Biggest Wish stamp set. Okay, so now this one, I have made so many mistakes with this because the Y looks like an H to me, so sometimes I do it upside down. Okay, so for now this, I'm going to make this happy level with the birthday, but I want that H hanging off the side. There, isn't that great? So now all we do is glue this onto our black card base. I'm using this all-purpose glue. There we go. And you really don't need that much. That is going to be actually too much. Oh wow, I love the hot pink with the black. That just looks really classic and sharp. So we'll take this sentiment. Good night, I got ink all over everything. I got ink all over everything. All right, and we're gonna put some glue on the back of this black one too. Just gonna make sure I got the corners real good. I don't want those peeling up. Dang it, I got too much on there too. I'm just gonna swirl this around. I'm not squeezing it. All right, so for this, I want it up at the top, but I want an equal amount of white around these 3 sides. What's nice about that green glue is you can move it around. Good night, I got glue everywhere. It's okay, it'll dry clear. All right, there we go. Now the fun part, we're gonna make the ice cream cone. So for the ice cream cone, you're just gonna grab a strip of paper that you just have on hand. This is at 2 inches. So I'm gonna do the polished pink on this ice cream cone. This is from the sweet ice cream set. I'm gonna put it here. And then I'm gonna take these little dots, and I'm gonna put it over that ice cream. Kind of looks like bubblegum ice cream. You know what? I'm gonna do one more because I want to see what it looks like with like black chocolate chips in it. Let's see. Let's do this in black. Oh man, I like that one too. Okay, so now what you're gonna do is you take this ice cream cone punch, and now if I punched it this way, I couldn't see what I'm punching, so I turn it over, slip it in here, line it up, punch it out. And again, you do not need this punch. You could definitely just cut this with scissors, but this just makes it really fast. Okay, now we need an ice cream cone. We're going to take this cone piece from the sweet ice cream, and I'm using the cinnamon cider. I'm going to use that same strip of paper because I don't like wasting paper. Okay, now I'm going to show you if I stamp that full strength, that is a little dark to me for an ice cream cone. It looks almost too burnt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ink this up. I'm going to stamp it off once, and then I'm going to stamp it again. And that looks like the right color to me. And now inside in the sweet ice cream set, there's this little detail piece for the cone. And I'm going to stamp this at, whoops, I got it the wrong way. I'm going to stamp that at full strength so it really pops out. Look at that. Ah, so cute. Okay, so now you can also cut out the cone with this punch. Let me punch it out. All right, now all we're going to do is just put a little bit of glue here. All right, now we bring back our main card here. And what we're going to do to attach this, you could definitely just glue this down if you don't have dimensionals. But these, I don't know, they're just so much fun to just pop up your image. Whoops, I got 2. Just pop up your image, just gives it a little more interest. So you peel off the backs. Now what I want this to be at an angle, and I also want it to come into that square space just for interest. Okay, one last thing, because it is a hot summer day, we are gonna do some little drips of our ice cream coming out. Now I'm gonna tilt this a little bit so that my drips aren't going the same direction. Look at that, it's so cute. And it's just so fast. So you could be done here, or you could open it up and just add just a few more things to the inside. So I'm gonna use these little dots that I used on the front, and I'm gonna just put some little polka dots in here. I try to rotate this so they don't all look the same, you know, like that. I think that's probably good enough. And then we will take this sentiment here. This is from the sweet ice cream, treat yourself. And I'm going to ink that up in black and stamp it right over, I need a little more ink, right over those polka dots. So there you have it. So quick, so easy. So here's all the ones that I put together just using the inks that I have. And you could definitely just choose a different accent color to make this special for someone you love.